Alright, hi, welcome back to my channel. It's been a while since I've actually posted a video. I just want to make one really quick before I go to work. So here recently I have dyed my hair, which I'm such a fan of, like, such a fan. That'll be another video about, like, just me personally and my feelings about short hair. But this video is going to be about what it is like working at UPS, being a woman, and that I'm 4'11". So my experience so far, I want to say I've worked there for about 9 months now, and it's very interesting. Like, you will definitely meet people who you can consider friends and call your friends, and then you'll also meet people who are just like, all right. And like, I've encountered a bit of both, but I can definitely say that I've definitely made more friends than anything, or not necessarily friends, but people that like I can go out and have like drinks with, or um, whatever the case is. But the department I work in the unload. So I'm taking boxes and large objects from like 65-inch TVs to mattresses, tires, just about anything that you can ship, honestly. Hopefully, we haven't been shipping any dead bodies. We have been shipping a lot of like ice chests that have been rather heavy, but it's not really on us to check and see what the contents are because we're just moving it from one place to the other. That's it. We don't get paid, nothing like extra to be like, ooh, what's that? That could be hazardous. Obviously, the hazardous things have a label on them that say hazardous material. um, it's pretty self-explanatory, but it is on the harder side. I'm currently on the unload that I work in. There are only 2 women, and we're both little, like, and it's like sometimes like we'll get pretty easy trucks, which like my definition of like easy truck is like all the boxes are like maybe 2 to 6 pounds. And that's become very rare these days. Normally, the boxes that are not boxes, but the trucks that we get that are pretty light are usually like the Macy's trucks or the Amazon trucks, and they're all like the little baby boxes, and like some of the bags, and it's just like, I honestly feel like a good chunk of the stuff that we are like taking out of the trucks to get sorted to put where they need to be so they can get put on like the delivery trucks or the next truck that they need to be on, people can just pick up at the store, honestly. And I feel like a lot of people are really lazy, like when it comes to like what is it, like TVs. There's Fry's Electronics, there's Conn's, there's Walmart, there's Target. I'm not sure what other stores that like are all over the country or whatever, but for the most part, I'm pretty sure everybody has a Walmart. So it's like, why are you ordering a TV to be shipped to you when you can just go pick it up? Like, I feel like you pay more because like you're not only paying for the TV, but you're also paying for shipping, which is kind of dumb, but that's just my opinion on it. But yeah, like, we rarely get Macy's trucks anymore. I say they're easy trucks, but they're very like strenuous on your back. I don't know if that's even a word, strenuous. They strain your back. Because a good majority of this stuff is on the floor. Some of the trucks, they don't even stack the boxes, they're just kind of thrown in there, so you have to end up like trying to make sure you're not getting hit in the head and the face place, like anywhere in the body with a box. And sometimes like you'll think that they will put like the lighter boxes on top, so like if it does fall, it's not gonna hurt as bad. Sometimes they put the boxes that are like 45 to 50 pounds on top, and I mean, no, it's not necessarily super heavy, but if all the boxes in a single truck or a single trailer are all that weight, your arms are going to get tired after a while, and you're not going to work as fast as they want you to. It seems like sometimes they do have a limit on how quickly they want you to do a truck, and it's like, dude, we're people. We're not robots. Our bodies get tired. We require water. We require a break if it's like 5 to 10 minutes. Like, we need time. And it's just like, if y'all want this done, you know the saying, if you want something done right, do it yourself. But obviously supervisors are not supposed to work in the trucks with us or even get in a truck at all. Like, they're just kind of like, hey, I need you to go to this truck, and if you can do it in this amount of time, great. 9 times out of 10 they'll still call it in to where like someone will hitch into the trailer while you're still in there, and hopefully you're not in one with a full wall to where it'll fall on you, because they back into it and it's like it slams in there, everything in there shifts. You'll more than likely fall down or you'll stumble just a little bit, so it's not ideal. But I don't know how they do it at other UPSs, but that's just the one that I work at. And I don't necessarily plan on being an unloader forever, or at least not in the night sort, because like my shift is from like 10:30 p.m. to like 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning, and it's only like 4 hours because everybody gets hired on part-time, and then you can become full-time, but it's like you're not doing the same thing for a full 8 hours. Like, you'll do one certain thing for 4 hours and another thing for another 4 hours until you get your full 8 hours. And it's Monday through Friday, which I love because I have the weekends off, so I can do whatever the fuck I want. But I would like to switch shifts because this night stuff is not working for me. And plus the day shift gets way more hours. Like, I if I'm lucky, get like 4 hours, but the day sort gets like 5 to 6 hours. So it's like from like 8:30 a.m. to like maybe 2 or 3 in the afternoon is not bad. The only downside to working in the morning is like if you have a dentist appointment, a doctor's appointment, most of those have cutoff of like 5 o'clock, and it's like if you're like getting off at like 3, you're gonna be tired. Like, you're gonna want to take a nap, obviously eat and shower, and then depending on where your doctor's office is or your dental office is, that's gonna be a drive and a half. Lucky for me, my dental office is super close, but at the same time, it's just like I don't want to be like going at the end of the day. Like, it's just like I would prefer to get things done in the morning. And I mean, they do have other shifts available, but I think that one for me would be more ideal, just so I'd be off at night, because my sleep schedule is completely wrecked. I mean, there's a lot of pros and cons to working at UPS. Some of the pros are the health benefits. At first you had to be there for like a year before the benefits kicked in, but when I started, it was only 9 months, so my benefits have kicked in full effect. They definitely do help you promote from within, so like, you can easily become a supervisor. And when I say easily, I mean easily. They're putting just about anybody in a supervisor position, like people who are not, in my opinion, qualified to be in a position, but it's just like people that don't want to do actual work. They're the ones that go into the supervisor position because, oh yeah, you make like $20 an hour, but every single one of them complains, like every single one. And on top of that, like, for the workers, especially union workers, like, your benefits are free, like your healthcare, vision, dental, all that stuff. But if you're a supervisor, you have to pay out of pocket for that. And I mean, it does come out of your check, but it's not like massive amounts coming out of your check, if you know what I mean. And like another thing is like, I want to say they're starting everybody at 14 an hour, so it's like you can double to obviously make more money. But a lot of people are just doing part-time because they do have full-time jobs during the day, and they just want an extra like $200-300 every week. So it's like, it's definitely not for people who think they're not going to be doing anything. Like, I've seen a lot of people who come in and be like, oh, well, I don't have to do anything because there's a bunch of dudes around. 9 times out of 10, if you're not cool with these people, they don't give a shit about you. I can be like, I'm gonna just be real about it. Like, but I feel like the dudes up there don't really see women, or it's like, I don't know, it's like a whole different ball game. Like, you could be coming in there busted and disgusted, and you'll still have like the eyes just, who is that? Like, it's retarded. And like, for me, my dad works there, so a lot of people are like, oh, that's so and so's daughter, and it's just like, I have a name. I have a name. Please use it. Like, I hate that so much. But I mean, it is definitely an interesting place to work. It's pretty much like high school with a bunch of grown-ups. Like, there are rumors that get spread around like no other. It's like most of the people up here have no life outside of work, or it's just like they want to seem more interesting at work, so they do a bunch of like stupid stuff, and like people are strange up there. But it's very entertaining on my end, I guess. And yeah. I find it rather entertaining, but that's just me personally. What else? I guess some of the cons of working there are that you are not guaranteed to work in a truck with someone else. So you could be in a truck with boxes that are 100 plus pounds by yourself all night, and that sucks. What else? You do start off at part-time, so if you're expecting like money, you might want to double or find a full-time, and then just keep this as a part-time gig just to bring in some extra cash. Your body will be sore. Like, I know when I first started, probably like my first month or two, my legs were hit. Like, they were so bad. Like, not like my legs were like bad, but they were like bruised up really, really bad. And it's like, I wouldn't notice, obviously, because I wear pants to work. Like, I don't know how these females are coming to work with shorts on and all that crazy stuff. Like, but it's like, when I get home, like, I'll shower or whatever, I'm like, oh my god, where are these giant bruises coming from? And like, they'd be like on my thighs, on my shins, on like the back of my leg, on the sides of my leg. I'd have them on my arms, and it's just like, what? But I think the more that you work there, like, obviously you'll get like into the groove of things. Like, you'll be able to like hear instead of like seeing, like, because obviously you have to be aware of your surroundings and everything, but you'll be able to hear like if boxes are moving or whatever. So just kind of like move out the way. And they do have it to where they have belts that come into the truck, so you're not like having to tote boxes like to the very front. But they do stop at a certain limit if you're not in a short bed. It's where you have to bring in the rollers, which half of them are broken. Like, a good majority of the stuff at UPS, again, at my UPS, is broken. Like, it's so ghetto. Like, I think for me, it's the people that keep me coming back, honestly. Like, the pay, it's alright. Like, I have a steady paycheck every Friday. Like, it's always the same. Bills get paid. I get to shop whenever I want. Like, I'm off on the weekends. I don't do much during the day. I need to start filming more. I did film a video similar to this like about a week ago, but I just never uploaded it. Maybe because I felt like it wasn't good enough to upload. So there's that. And what else? Yeah. I know that, what is it? If you've been there for a certain amount of time, they do up your pay every so often. I'm not completely sure like when. But yeah, like I know people, like my dad has worked there for like 20 something years, and I don't know how much he makes, but obviously we're comfortable. um, but yeah, I mean, you could do pretty much anything. There's like office work, supervisor, you become a truck driver, like the brown cars that deliver people's mail like to your house and stuff, or you become like the diesel drivers. They make pretty good money, and they're guaranteed like 8 hours. The truck drivers, and I mean, like, you can get your 8 hours. Like I said, if you're part time, you can just double to make up for the time, or you can sign like the bid list to become a full timer. But then again, that's like you working one like job for 4 hours, you get a like an hour break, and then you work like another 4 hours of a different sort of job. So it's really all up to you on how you want to promote yourself or whatever. But a lot of people are just kind of content with where they're at. Me, on the other hand, I plan on becoming a driver because I want to say they start you off at like 20 something an hour. And even if, like, say if they put you for like a 10-hour work day and you finish in like 8, you still get paid for the full 10 hours. So like you can't beat that. And I want to say it's like after 2 or 4 years maybe, then you cap out at like 30, 35, I think 35 or 36 maybe. Like I'm a little up there, but it is in the $30 plus dollar range that you'll cap out at making money. So you'll definitely be racking in quite a hefty check, and it is still Monday through Friday. I do believe that the weekends are optional days, except like maybe during peak season, which is like during around Christmas time. I think they want to start, I think they started around like Thanksgiving, to where you can come in on the weekends and just make some extra cash, which is always a plus. I didn't think this video would be so long, but I feel like I'm still forgetting stuff. But yeah, I was all over the place in this video, but it was just to say, like, it's relatively easy. Like, if I can do it, anybody else can do it. Okay, so for me, I'm 4'11", and I weigh 125 pounds, and I'm lifting what we call e-regs, which are 70 plus pound boxes by myself. And it's like, I'm not like muscular. Almost, I'm not muscular. Like, I can obviously lift it by myself, but it's just like it's not a hard job. Like, you just have to want to do it. And people who obviously can't hang, they quit like during training, or like after they get like a full check, they're like out of there. So it is possible. It sucks from time to time, but I guess for me, it's the environment. No, I won't say the environment. It's the people that I work with that definitely keep me coming back every single day, because like it's just like we all kind of like catch each other up on like how our lives are doing, or just like have conversations, and it definitely makes the day or the night go by so much better. But yeah, I have a few more ideas about videos that I want to post, and I would love some suggestions. Like, please, 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 if you follow me on any of my social media, DM me, comment under pictures, like, or text me if we're like friends like that. Like, let me know what you think I should talk about, or really anything like that. Like, I'll probably get into the whole editing thing to where I'm like posting stuff like in the corners and whatnot, but yeah, that's it. So I just want to say thank you for the people who have subscribed, people who watch. Please subscribe and like the video. I would definitely like to get to over 100 subscribers by the end of this year, if possible more than that. Like, I definitely want to see where this can go. Like, I really want to see. So I know it'll take some work on my part, and just word of mouth, really. Like, I'm all for supporting people. That'll be another video about me supporting Black businesses. Like, I know I did like my rant video about like certain Black businesses, but things have been cleared up, so that's good. But yeah, like, if you have any suggestions, like if there's any issues, like if I'm not projecting enough, please let me know so I can fix those problems. I normally speak very low anyway. That's just me. I don't really have, like, I don't really get up here unless I'm angry. And plus, like, there's people sleeping, and sometimes like, it's just kind of like, it's so new to me, so it's kind of just a little embarrassing. But yeah. I just want to say thank you so much, and thank you for watching. Hopefully you subscribe and like what I'm putting out. That's it. Thanks.